Right, so this is the opening theory of what we finished our class with last week. And let's just sort of get that opening theory sorted, and you can probably start to see how this evolves. So it tells us that there are 300 units, partially finished work in progress units, at the end of a certain period too. So at the end of it, we have these 300 partially finished goods. But when we start the new period, which is period 3, we're going to have to finish up. So the question here is, where are we with regards these this work in progress at the end of period 2? Well, it tells us that in terms of material, you are 80% complete in terms of ascertaining what the equivalent unit is, and 60% complete in terms of conversions. So in terms of completeness, you have 80% times those 300 units, which is equal to 240 complete units. That's where you are. And you are, if you like, 180, you have 180 complete units as well by the end of the period, which means that because we have these 300 partially complete units, the question is sort of saying, well, how much work do we need to do in when we start? Because this closing work in progress becomes opening work in progress. Well, we need 60 complete to complete this. We need work, the equivalent of work on 60 equivalent units, if you like, full units, and 120, right? Because we're trying to bring this up. We need to do the work so we can get back up, so we can finish with 300 finished units, right? So we're going to do a bit of work. So this will obviously, you'll need more work on labor than you will on material, because material was 80% complete. I suppose the other way of looking at it is saying, well, Oyen, what is 20% of this, and what is 40% of this? In effect, it's the same question, isn't it? And we do exactly the same thing here. So they're telling us here that you have 200 units of opening at the period of start 6, which are, it tells you have 200 units of opening work in progress at the start, which are 100% complete with regards material, and 45% complete with regards with conversion, right? So if these are 200 equivalent units complete here, well, we don't need any more work, right, with materials. What we need now, if you like, is work done on 55% to get this up. So we're literally asking, well, what is 55% of 200? So 55% times 200, if you like. Or you could look at it the other way. You can say, well, if it's 45% complete, which is 45 200, that's what's complete. What's outstanding? Well, 55%. And so 55% of 200, 55% times 200 takes us to 110. We need 110 work to be done in the equivalent of 110 units, equivalent units to complete open work in progress, right? That's sort of because we can clearly see that we are 100% complete for materials and 45%, so we're outstanding 55%, right? And that's how we look at this, right, in terms of the completion of that work. Okay, great. So that's 80 and 81, if you like, that we're doing.